Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Goldfish
Boys.
My name is Seth,
I'm Sam.
And I'm Elijah.
and today we are talking about Benoit Blanc. This is Wake Up Dead Man.
Wake up, dead man.
The third in a Knives Out series?
Yes, this is the third in the trilogy, Sam.
Mm-hmm. I have not seen the other two.
Really?
Well, you don't need the other two.
No,
to see
you
this
definitely
one, so I was
don't.
like,
You don't.
okay, yeah.
But it's just you lost out on some of the aura of Blanc.
You really did.
But don't worry, you found it in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, is he in the other movies?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he the only? Yeah, he's the only.
he's the sole repeating character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all set in a different.
It's kind of an
environment.
anthology series, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, because the original Knives Out was sort of like a fall film.
Mhm.
And then Glass Onion, kind of like a summer vacation type film. It was set during COVID, actually.
Yeah.
2020.
Masks everywhere.
Yeah. And then here we have this...
Winter?
Sure.
Or, yeah.
Or it's kind of springish, honestly.
Spring.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like the setting, you mean?
Oh.
Yeah. Spring.
Yeah. How are we feeling, guys?
Man, I'm doing well, man. I just like to take a moment to say I'm thankful for you guys in the holiday season.
Yeah.
You know, it make me feel all like loosey goosey in my heart. I want to say I appreciate you guys and I appreciate all the viewers because you know we know that Christmas is supposed to be a good time. It's not good for everybody, but it's good whenever you're listening to the Goldfish voice. Oh, yeah,
What a
it's always
heartfelt
good.
message to start off the pod.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to bring it down there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Sam?
Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm excited for tonight because Elijah and I will be viewing Avatar 3, Avatar Fire and Ash,
Yeah. Fire and Ash.
3D IMAX. As we all know, I'm a big fan of Avatar.
Yeah.
My life's about to be changed.
I've never, I don't think I've ever seen a movie in 3D IMAX.
Have you seen a film in 3D?
Yeah, for sure. Several. Whenever I was younger.
I see.
But not recently. And I've definitely never, I don't think I've seen a movie in IMAX 3D.
What's funny is that you didn't know that it was going to be in 3D until I just told you.
Yeah, you just told me, yeah.
Yeah.
Like IMAX and 3D.
Yeah.
That's going to be a baller.
Is that optional? Like, can you take off the glasses and
You can, it'll just be really blurry.
Is that optional?
Is that optional?
No, it's not optional.
It's not
Sam.
optional thing.
Are we ever going to get to the point in theaters where they don't make, where the glasses aren't required?
Right? Like, you could watch a normal movie if you wanted to.
In 3D?
But
Yeah,
you're
in 3D.
But you're paying for the 3D movie either way. But you just want to watch a normal
Explain how that
what I
would
mean
work.
is like, you know, I don't even know what the glasses actually do. Well, what do they do?
They make it 3D.
Yeah, but why do we need
I think it has to
glasses?
do with like the depth perception is the issue. Like it has to feel like it's right there. So the way
Oh,
that
really? Is
the
that
screen
actually-
and the glasses are interacting is that it's like an illusion that it's
right
in front of you. Yeah, because that's
Oh, okay. I actually did not.
because
know
without
that.
glasses,
Yeah.
it's just a flat screen, right?
Yeah.
So otherwise, if you want to create that depth perception, the light would actually
Okay.
have to physically be closer to you. Yeah, which that we're not there yet. Not
Wait,
there
so
yet.
whenever you go to the IMAX or whenever you go to the 3D, you put the glasses over your normal glasses?
Yes,
Huh.
it's kind of uncomfortable, but
It is
It's okay.
Yeah, okay, is it? Okay.
Could you go the
Maybe
other
I'll
way
do that.
around? Could you put the 3D glasses in your normal glasses?
I think you would. It would be a lot harder to see, right? You probably
What's it
couldn't
called?
see. It'd be blurry.
Well, those glasses are like bigger, so yeah.
Okay.
Those are going over these bad boys.
I never thought about that. See, like how they could do it without the glasses is why not just put that layer of film over the screen.
See, me and Elijah, we're thinking.
Now there would have to be separation because that's what makes it 3D. Is like the depth, right? Put one in front of every row. The further back you sit, the more D's you're getting.
That sounds so expensive. They're just hanging out. And
on row
the
17,
tiniest
you're getting 16D.
16D.
Sam loves 16D.
Have y'all heard of a 40X?
No.
Yes, heard of it.
I've never gone to a 40X screening, but I've seen like videos of the chairs during the Avatar Fire and Ash
that too.
40X,
Yeah.
and they look crazy.
makes
Oh,
like a
like
fun
they
time.
move and everything?
The chairs move
Yeah,
around.
okay, and there's
Yeah.
like smoke and like wind.
Yeah, they're
They are
elements.
just like a little bit of shaking. I saw videos.
They're moving.
It's like an airplane.
Yeah, they were like,
You're like,
do not
"Oh,
buy
move
food
it."
during the 40X Avatar
That's
3
gonna be
screening.
odd.
Yeah.
What's the D that has the water that sprays
What's the
that
D
off?
that has the water?
Yeah, because that's like, oh, is that called 40X?
I think
thought it
that's-
was called 4D.
I think that's 40X.
Yeah,
40X,
like
okay.
they missed you, and then just like
Yeah, what is that?
yeah, that's I think
I've
that's
heard of that
40X,
before.
And there's like a one like where you smell it too.
Well, 40X is just the chairs move.
Oh, is that
Or
really?
You're saying it's that.
I thought
part of it
40X
too?
was the whole experience.
including the water and stuff?
I could be wrong.
Okay.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
remember.
what I thought.
Yeah, imagine like for way of water, they just like pour water on you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, yeah, but I feel like that experience sounds miserable.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I would ever enjoy
You don't
a
think you would
4DX.
enjoy the movie?
If I want to go to Disneyland, I'll just go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I don't want to like be getting tossed around and getting like
3 hours straight.
Yeah, because that's going outside like the production design and the costume design and the effects of the movie of the cinematic experience is supposed to do that enough for you. It's just gonna get closer and closer to the point where I'm just, if the story's in a jungle, you're just gonna literally put me in a jungle.
Yeah.
Then what's the
No, yeah, you're definitely right. It feels like a gimmick thing. Like it doesn't feel sincere.
Yeah, we should try it one day actually.
Yeah,
Like let's go to a 4DX. Let's go to an Avatar 4DX.
let's do it. Now, like, what if we watched Wake Up Dead Man in
4DX.
You'd get like blood. You got some blood on you.
What else would you get?
What
Yes,
else?
they spray blood
I feel
on
like
you.
Josh Brolin would put something on you if you know what.
Like every time Josh Brolin's on screen, you're just like, who is that? Which, speaking of Josh Brolin, he is great in the movie that we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Wake Up Dead Man. Guys,
He's great.
what's y'all's relationship with Knives Out? Sam, you said that you've never even
Nada.
seen
Yeah.
a single one before this.
Heartbreaking.
All I know about the first one is Chris Evans was in it. Right?
Yes, and he's spectacular. In it.
that's
Oh, I
what I
forgot
hear.
about that. Loki. It's been
Yeah.
a long time since I watched the first one. Sorry for cussing.
Eat shit. Eat shit. You two, eat shit. Eat shit.
Yeah.
Sorry for cussing. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I forgot he was in the first one. So I've seen both of them, but I watched actually Glass Onion before Knives Out.
Did you?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Knives Out was 2019.
Yes.
Does that sound right?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
So
Oh, it was Glass Onion 2022 actually? Yeah, it wasn't. It was set in 2020.
yes, but
I
it was
think.
2022. So
Yeah.
I watched Glass Onion because that was when I was watching movies. Knives Out was pre whenever I started like watching film. So
Yeah.
I went back and watched it. Loved both of them. Didn't like Glass Onion as much, of course, as Knives Out because Knives Out is hard to beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's my connection. Seth, how about you?
I love this trilogy. I love Rian Johnson. He's one of my favorite contemporary directors to emerge from the 2010s. Knives Out 1, I saw 3 times.
Yeah.
Like I watched it, I loved it. I think the first rating I gave it was 5 stars. I was just like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Then I think I rewatched it, and then I would specifically rewatch it during Thanksgiving week.
Okay.
Because I think of it as like a Thanksgiving film.
Sure.
Like I see the title Knives Out as like the metaphor of they're having knives out for the money, but also knives out at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Like if the family reunion aspect of Knives Out
For sure.
is really fun.
Yeah.
With Glass Onion, I really liked it. I thought it was it's probably the coolest COVID portrayal movie because usually those COVID movies are
Or the rough.
garbage.
Yeah, for sure.
COVID just doesn't really work. I would say
Yeah.
Glass Onion and then Eddington are my 2 favorite
Oh, Eddington.
Like
COVID period pieces, right?
Yeah.
I love Benoit Blanc. I love these movies. I'm really happy that Rian Johnson is coming with the 3rd. So this was, I believe, on our top 5 most anticipated at the beginning of the year.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, this and the movie that's about to come out, which is
Marty Supreme. Yeah. I have been following like the announcements of the cast for this film, and I was just really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Do you want to get into general thoughts on Wake Up Dead Man?
for sure. Let's do it.
Sam, would you like to start?
this was a pretty good introduction to the whole trilogy.
That's hilarious. Go ahead.
I thought it was a good film. It was fun all around. I feel like just watching it, I know it wasn't as good as 1 for some reason.
I would agree with you there.
Yeah, because
Did it feel like a 3rd film to you?
yes,
You felt that, right? Yeah.
it felt like some things were already established, but like even though nothing I needed to know.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Overall, I agree with what you said, and you said about it not necessarily being better than the first one. I think this is probably the Knives Out franchise movie that I connected with most because of the whole like faith and church aspect.
I'm excited to get into that.
Like this movie was saying something. Like one did too, and 2 was fine in terms of like saying something, but this one said something.
Yeah.
You could just tell the like thoughts and intentionality behind it.
Yeah.
I was confused whenever I watched the second movie, Glass Onion. I was confused that it wasn't the same cast. I was
You were like, "Where's
expecting
part
like
2?"
it to build on each other. I didn't realize that it was like 2 different.
You
worlds.
suck because you've never seen the first, right?
What's up?
Have you seen the first one?
Yeah. I've seen first. And
Then why were you?
No.
Oh,
Whenever I
from
saw the
Glass
second
Onion.
one. Yeah.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
I watched,
yeah.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
When I watched Glass Onion first, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I went back and watched the first one, I was expecting to be like, I loved the characters in Glass Onion, and I was expecting it to be
A continuation.
Yeah, like the black girl and stuff, right? Like I wanted like more of that, but she was not there.
Dude, wait. Speaking of her, she was fantastic in Glass Onion. My God,
She
what was her
was
name
great.
again? She's an R&B singer.
Remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
She shined in that.
Yeah, she was
great.
spectacular.
But, so I thought it was cool that it was like the 3 different worlds, and it's just the detective that's in the rest of them.
Yeah.
I definitely connected with this one the most. Seth?
I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
I know the first one was about inheritance. This third one also involved inheritance. Did the second one also?
Not necessarily.
It was more.
It was
class.
an Elon movie.
Yeah,
They're all murder-
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
They're all
Norton was
murder
just-
mysteries, but okay, yeah.
Edward Norton was just playing Elon Musk.
Yeah, I'm remembering now because they're on like the mansion,
Yeah.
the island. The island.
Yeah,
right?
it's just the dude that owns Tesla in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Seth, how about you?
I loved this film. I saw it, which the screenings were incredibly limited for this, which is really frustrating.
Crazy.
So
It's streaming. Why wouldn't you stream it, Seth? Come
Yeah.
on. It's
I saw it at, I believe, 11:40 screening, and I remember that morning I woke up late. I guess
Wait, 11:40 at night?
11:40 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I had stayed up late the night before, and I just like didn't set an alarm, and I woke up.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like looking at the screenings. I was like, "When am I gonna see this?" And I had a doctor's appointment that day. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I was just like, "Yo, if I just like zoom through my morning routine, like
Yeah.
zoom through it,
Yeah.
and like zoom driving,
Yeah.
I could like arrive on time."
Oh.
And I was like buying my ticket as I was driving on the highway.
Which I do every time I watch it.
11:40 screening. I arrived at like 12 o'clock, and it was like as I was walking into the screening, the Netflix logo popped up, and I was like, green.
Dude, that is okay.
Green.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all give me crap about like showing up like when the movie starts. Isn't it an amazing feeling to walk in and be like, "Wow, I wasted no time.
Yeah,
and
like-
I'm gonna see this whole film and I'm gonna leave, dude."
But the risk is not worth it.
Dude, the
I
risk
don't
is
want.
high. The
I
risk is
don't
high.
want to go and watch the first.
Live
2
life on
minutes.
the edge, Seth.
No,
It's fun. Come to the dark side.
I'm so glad because I would have been so pissed. If I walk in the movie already started. It would have ruined my whole day.
Yeah, because you're right. If you're 1 second late, you're like, "Dang, this movie's ruined."
Wait, you
Yeah.
walked in and you saw like the Netflix.
I walked
You
in
didn't
and
sit
the
down,
Netflix
and
logo
then-
was disappearing, like dissolving.
Yeah.
And I turn and it's like boom, first frame, and I'm like, yes.
I've got to the point where I time it so well that I know I'm gonna walk in on the Draft House song.
That's
Oh,
insane.
okay.
It's like pinpointed, and I love it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, arrive, piss for about 30 seconds, go into the theater, spot on. It's great.
This movie I loved.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as tight knit as the first film. This
long.
one, yeah, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's a bit of a big boy. So it does feel like it has some bloat, has some fat around the edges. And Rian Johnson is doing the most in this film than any other entry in the franchise. Like he's covering a lot of ground in this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of spiritual stuff, political stuff. It's gonna be a lot to talk about on this pod. But I think it sticks the landing enough and is just so thematically compelling that I can't help but love it. It's fantastic. I've been thinking about it since I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's different than the other movies in the fact that it's like a different setting and environment, but like it's a lot of copy and paste from a normal murder mystery. Like he's not like doing something groundbreaking. It's just a really well done murder mystery.
It reminds me of like those old books of like actual mysteries.
Sure.
And he literally say like, "Oh, this is just Scooby Doo."
Yeah.
So
To start on that point, I kind of want to, because it's like he's taking an established genre and he's just like putting it into the modern context. But I think what's so fun about that is these are kind of the only movies that I like how they're set in modern day, right? Like there are
right.
iPhones in these movies. There's an influencer in this movie.
Current events.
Yeah, like current, like these are the like very strictly current movies that actually land, and it's really fun because he's using really old storytelling techniques and established like Agatha Christie structure, to deliver this stuff. So, I mean, we're gonna get into it as we get into the movie, but I think that's probably one of the defining things of this franchise. With Knives Out, like that's just a Trump movie, and it's like a lot of the stuff involved in the mystery is like technology and like modern stuff, which usually we would roll our eyes at. But like now people text in these movies.
There's
TikToks.
stop motion cameras. There's politics involved.
So I think it's kind of incredible how that stuff works.
Absolutely. And he's probably like one of the few directors that that you can trust to do well on like a modern telling of the story. Rian Johnson.
Rian Johnson,
Okay.
which who you hate.
I do.
Why?
I don't know.
Director of The Last Jedi.
Oh, really?
Why would I hate that?
I thought you hated The Last Jedi, Sam.
When did I say this?
Really? You don't hate The Last Jedi?
When did I claim to hate?
Sam, shake my hand. Attaboy.
What installment of Star Wars?
That's episode 8.
8. Okay.
Very controversial. There's do you know how bad it is?
No, I don't know.
Because you're outside of the space.
Yeah, I'm way outside of the space.
I am being unironic when I say this. Some people like hate Rian Johnson so much that they're just like, he ruined my childhood.
Really?
Like, yeah, like
because of
I
that.
don't know about going that
episode?
far.
there's a very passionate Rian Johnson hatred from specifically Star Wars fans.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
he's beloved in our world.
What else has Rian Johnson done?
He did a Bruce Willis sci-fi film called Looper.
Okay.
These 3 movies, obviously. Not movies that you've seen.
Okay. So would you say that this franchise is his, like, is he most well known for this or the Star Wars stuff?
He's most well known for this now. This is definitely his defining thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's 3 movies.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. I kind of find it interesting how to like dive into this movie. Do you want to start with the first third before Benoit Blanc
Yes.
arrives?
I really like the introduction.
First 40 minutes.
Yeah. This was my favorite part of the film.
Really?
Yeah. I liked, like, rarely do I like the first part the most of a film.
Yeah.
But the way in which this movie was set up, I found it to be like very compelling because you're met with the like very controversial and very timely like Catholic Church stuff. And then you're hit by Josh Brolin in that, like the confession, right, is where like you first know what's going on. We should do spoilers real quick, right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Spoilers!
Just for Wake Up Dead Man now?
Like that confession, bro, that had me dying. I was dying laughing.
Yeah.
That first one, Eve was right next to me. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Like that really set the tone for the movie. And just the way that these characters are introduced and the style in which they are it made it great for me.
Mm-hmm.
Sam?
Oh, sorry. I just liked the first, I would say, 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's the first 40 minutes, I believe, yeah.
Where it's just the priest, Judd, right?
Yes, Judd. Yes.
Yeah, where you're basically just following what Daniel Craig is currently reading.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how the movie meets up to that point.
Yeah, like it ends at this point. He's like, I hand off the pen to you now to finish the story. I really liked that whole narration.
Yeah.
And his introduction first of how, he got into the priesthood and everything.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that.
I gotta say, I think Father Judd is the best character in all of this series.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like the 3 main characters between Anna de Artemis in Knives Out 1, Norton in 2, or was it Janelle Monáe who's the main character?
I would say it's the girl.
Monáe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's tough because she's really good.
She's good.
Yeah.
I connected with Judd way more. Like the stuff he's saying in the first third of this movie is just stuff that like I agree with.
Yeah.
Like faith wise.
Yeah. His character is amazing, and what I love about his character is like, I feel like in this genre they work in archetypes, and Father Judd is an archetype, but he really does feel like 3-dimensional because I don't know about y'all, but there were also times where I was like, maybe he did do it. You know what I mean? The movie fully kind of convinces you a little bit. Like
Absolutely.
you're like, did he kill him? Like
Samson and yeah.
like
and he's really good at that because in all 3 of the movies, there's like a certain point where you're like, wow, it could be him.
Well, who do you guys think actually was the killer? Watching this whole movie.
I low-key the whole time had no idea what was going on.
No.
Like I could follow the mystery, but I had no idea what to trust because when you watch the first 2, at least for me, you build the thing of like, is this a reveal or is this like a fake out?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And this was so layered, and I would argue maybe a little bit too layered to the point where I was just kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had that same sentiment of like, since they've done it to me before,
They faked
I
it
just
out.
I don't really actually care.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, honestly, I agree with. So like, I'm waiting for the reveal to happen, but I'm not there just for that.
yeah, exactly.
This whole movie, I was like, I think it's them, and I'm always.
You're wrong. Yeah.
No, I was right.
Oh, you were.
The old lady Martha.
Oh yeah.
You called that?
You called Martha. Good job, Sam.
Dang.
Creep.
I had no idea that Renner was going to be involved though.
Yeah.
The doctor.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
as it was unfolding, I was like, of course
Hawkeye.
it was Renner. Like,
Yeah, of course it
he
is.
killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has-
because of him, the whole doctor. He has something to lose. Yeah. So I'll start on this. Father Judd, greatest character in the Knives Out trilogy. I loved him. Josh O'Connor, great. Could argue the best performance in the trilogy as well. But
who's Joshua O'Connor?
the Father Judd.
Oh,
He was in Challengers.
Okay. Yes.
Josh
Yeah.
O'Connor.
Yeah, he's great.
spectacular.
Very good.
To start off on a slight criticism, which we are introduced to this flock,
Yeah.
this ensemble, which there are some strong ensembles. I think as far as like the writing goes, I think this is the weakest supporting set that we've had in the trilogy. Would you agree with that?
Why do you think so?
Well, one, they are kind of sidelined for Father Judd. So
Yeah.
one, they literally just have less time.
Yeah.
And two, they feel even more archetypal than usual. Would you agree
I
with
agree
that?
on that.
Like, go ahead.
No, like these people are like what do you call it? It's like stereotypes or like characterizations, like
Yeah.
to the max.
Yeah,
to
which
the max.
they're supposed to be.
Yeah, of
But
course.
in this one, I felt a little bit disappointed that like Kaylee Spaney, she's one of my favorite rising actresses. She's the girl who
In the
plays the
wheelchair?
cello. Yeah, she was in
yeah.
Alien Romulus, Priscilla. She's phenomenal. She was in Civil War.
Yeah.
These are all movies that I love, and I was really excited for her to be in this. She gets like one scene,
Yeah.
where she's like kind of half crying,
Yeah.
and then that's kind of it. And I'm like, she's so talented. They could have used her for more. Jeremy Renner,
Yeah.
storied actor,
Yeah.
is kind of in the movie a little bit.
Yeah,
For a
not
bit.
really.
You had a few good scenes.
So are you saying that's like you're disappointed in that because they were sidelined for
Yeah.
the priest or Judd?
They were the priest or Judd. That's the same.
Oh, sorry. Well, no.
You mean
The old-
Monsieur?
yeah.
Yeah.
Blanc?
You're talking Blanc.
Well, I think that they were intentionally sidelined for Judd to
Yes.
fully flesh
Yeah.
out Judd because they really
Sure.
explored his psyche. Like they really dug in there.
Yeah.
But it was just the cast was so good that I felt kind of disappointed by that.
Yeah.
But it's just fine.
Yeah, I can see that.
You have to
That's reasonable.
pick your battles.
Yeah. Personally, like I do agree, but I think it was worth it because Judd just amazed me so much, and probably that's why we're saying he's one of the best because we haven't gotten a character in depth like this in the other films.
And then do y'all agree that Brolin was phenomenal
Incredible.
in this?
Loved him.
My
Okay,
goodness.
when I saw Brolin, so I went in not knowing who's in this movie or anything other than I assumed that Daniel Craig would be in it. When I saw him, I was like, dude, I love this guy because he's been in Weapons and something else that we just watched. I forgot what it was.
You also keep forgetting that he's in Dune, and you still
Dune,
don't remember
yes.
that.
Yeah,
he's in Dune
I still don't remember that
And he played
he's
Thanos.
in Dune.
You
Yes.
played Thanos?
Yes.
Oh, I
And
didn't know
Thanos,
that,
yes.
actually.
Bro,
Yeah.
I love this guy. This guy's great.
I had been following the cast as well, but I for some reason didn't know that Josh, because when he walked in, I was like, "Is that Josh Brolin?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo!"
Yeah.
I was like, "Then he took over."
Yeah.
He took over.
He consistently amazes me.
Yeah, his presence is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The way that he talks, just his command of the screen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, phenomenal stuff. Yeah. Do y'all want to move into the mystery? So we find out that
Monsieur Wick.
yeah, Monster Wick is murdered, which
Yes.
like you already know that he's the one that's gonna get
Yeah.
chopped, and
You definitely know
And
it.
the movie isn't trying to hide it. Like
Sure.
you know that he's the one that's gonna die. Structurally, it just makes sense. And that I remember seeing that murder, and I was just like, how in the world are they gonna solve this?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought it was one of the most bewildering. Like this is Ryan Johnson being like, we're on the third one. Let's try to do the impossible here.
Yeah. He's just cranking it.
Yeah. How'd y'all feel about just that, and then into the mystery?
Sam?
Sam's thinking.
I didn't like the mystery as much. I
The mystery has been, I think, the most criticized part of this film.
yeah, so I understand, the why it happened, the whole inheritance, why they were doing it, right? I guess I didn't like the way they went about it and also how it ended up, because it was kind of, Monsieur Wick, he wanted the money, he wanted the power, right? But then he just starts going along with Martha's plan, mainly because he just trusts them, right? But still, it doesn't make sense for his character, I feel like.
So you didn't like how it was constructed?
Yeah.
I just felt like it was one too many layers. I felt like there was too much going on.
That too.
I wish it was simpler.
Then there was that at the end. I was like, what's that even about?
There was a lot of threads going on.
By a lot of different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just so many moving pieces in this mystery.
Cut you out like a cancer, then there's a whole the politician trying to get the inheritance from Wick.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of like character juggling and like subplot juggling where I felt like in the room where they were like looking for the clues. Do you remember that? Where it's just like just Blanc and Judd, and they go in the room and they're
Yes.
in the closet.
yeah, they're unraveling everything. I was just like, I don't really know where we are. Like, I don't know what we're looking for. Like, I have a vibe.
Yeah.
I can catch a vibe.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on. There's a lot of threads.
There is.
Yeah, it just felt like a little overwhelming.
I can agree with that. Why do you think? So you're saying you think it was poorly constructed because of the you don't think that Brolin's character would do that?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed off.
No, he didn't go with it. Was wait, which part of it do you dislike? Re-clarify.
There's a part where he isn't entirely in on the plan, and Martha says that he was like, he didn't even know what was going on. He just trusted us.
No, that was Samson. No, not Samson. What's the guy's name? The guy who played Sandman.
Oh, you're talking about
Here, let me
no, you can
look
look at it.
cast list. His name is Samson.
The groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know, because when she said that, it was
not Wicks. It was Samson.
okay.
Yeah. It was
he was great too. By the way,
what happened was Monsieur Wicks was already dead, but they were burying Samson in the grave. Sam's just staring at me.
They were burying Samson?
Like Samson was the one who went in that coffin. That was Samson, and he was alive. That's why he was able to walk out. You follow? Okay, so what do you disagree with? This is terrifying. Sam's just staring at me. What's going on here, Sam? Sam, you okay?
Sam's pissed.
Okay.
What the fuck? What? Sam's just looking at me.
But Wick was dead.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's like it was not the Wick that they conspired with. She hired Jeremy Renner's character to kill Wick because she knew that he was going through like divorce and stuff.
Yeah.
So she was like, he's a weak link. So she manipulates him to pull that off because he's the one who has the knowledge with like the doctor stuff.
Sure.
So he's the one that plants that stuff. It was already on him.
Yeah.
Then after he's dead, leading up to the funeral, remember, they were like, oh, Monsieur Wicks was the one that ordered it. It's because Martha, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that, put Samson in that coffin instead so that he could be resurrected.
Sure.
Yeah. So it was not Monsieur Wicks that they conspired with.
Okay.
that was also my understanding.
Yeah.
Like what you said.
Yeah, I just think what was confusing about it was just that there was so much juggling.
So there was a lot going on.
It wasn't like three pieces moving. It was
No.
Martha's has a whole subplot with her as a young child.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, Jeremy Renner has a whole subplot where like you arrive at his house and he's dead and you're just like, what is going on, right? Monsieur Wicks resurrected, like it was just a lot of like sensory stuff.
Yeah.
And also like the Kerry Washington character raising the boy, and all of it like made sense and tied up. But I think what I'd have to credit it to and give it grace for is that Rian Johnson he doesn't want to do the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Like he's clearly challenging himself in this. So even though in the first time experience watching it, it was more complicated than I thought it was going to be, and I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it as like him just pulling off a impossible script.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think it comes down to preference. If you prefer like a tight, like Knives Out 1, just like very tight, or something like a lot more complicated and fleshed out in this.
I just think that the first one is way easier to watch, which makes me prefer it. Like, it's under 2 hours, light and easy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, really easy to follow.
It's also the beginning of the franchise. So.
How long was this movie? 2 hours?
2:20.
2:20? Okay.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go like last third of it.
Yeah.
From the second that Monsieur Wicks resurrects, quote unquote, and on, or not even that. Let's just stick with the resurrection scene. I was bewildered, bro. Like the way that it was shot and like just the silence and the flashing.
That was fun though.
What were y'all thinking? I was like, what is going on?
Well, yeah, I was like, what supernatural thing is happening right now? Yeah, but I was like, this is still fun to watch. I want to see what it is.
What were you thinking? At the theater, I was like, what the fuck is this?
I was I don't know.
Sorry for crypt opening and like falling.
Yes, I was like, that's he's walking out of the grave, and it's caught on the camera too. So Jonathan's like, this did happen.
Yeah,
and I was just like, wow, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah.
I didn't know how to feel about it. I thought it depended on where it went, and in the end,
did you like how it went?
I don't know. I was fine with it.
You're fine with it. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Why so?
I think it comes down to like the fact that I like grounded stuff.
Okay.
It did go the grounded route though. Everything was scientific, or like everything was.
Yes.
Where are you going?
I feel like specifically like how it looked. I was thinking. I just thought it looked dumb.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just the way that he like walked out and stuff.
Okay. Did you think that? Did you already feel like, oh, this is fake when you were watching it?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how I felt.
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad that they didn't just like do something insane.
Yeah.
So I do like it for that fact.
I love that
like you are saying
implication
it's
though in the
grounded.
movie. At one point, Blanc's like, I don't know. It's supernatural. I can't explain it. And I love that. And I was like, okay, I guess that's where this movie's ending.
Yeah, yeah.
Sam was like, he is risen. He is risen. I'm gonna defend the ending.
Okay.
And here's why.
Defend it.
I think I could sympathize with where you're going with like, as far as it being the way that the mystery went.
Yeah.
And I could see how you'd be like, eh. But I think the way that it's structured in relation to the theme specifically is really beautiful. And I was talking about this with Richard.
Yeah.
And I was listening to Rian Johnson discuss the genre in relation to God and Catholicism on an interview.
Okay.
And I'm just going to paraphrase and mix my own thoughts with it too. The genre is really related to the story of Jesus in the fact that, let's think about this. What is common throughout all mystery stories is that you line up people and they confess. And Rian Johnson is essentially connecting the idea of a confessional to the highest form of confession, which is confessing to God in a Catholicism. And we find that in the end where usually a detective like takes the suspect's confession, but Rian Johnson's twisting that into a sinner confessing to a priest. Like those are like lining up. Like he's lining those things together. And he's also lining up the detective as sort of like a god who has this like omnipresent knowledge of everyone. Like he can read and is the final judge of you are guilty. Right? Like Benoit Blanc is kind of positioned as a god figure or like an apostle figure in a really ironic way.
Yeah.
And how that relates to the mystery is that it's criticizing the resurrection of Jesus, the mystery of the resurrection of Jesus, by creating this mystery that's solvable on a grounded level of like X, Y, and Z. Like this is just the way that they did it, and the faked death out of the faked resurrection. So he's like tying, like this is literally just the Jesus resurrection story, but he's like, actually maybe they kind of twisted it a little bit, or maybe they kind of performed what they're talking about in the first half of the film, the storytelling, and he's using cinema to portray that. So it's like less so like the mystery serving the mystery, but I think it's the mystery serving the theme and everything I just talked about, criticizing like the resurrection story, criticizing the way that storytelling works in religion, criticizing the way that Catholicism has operated. Like this mystery isn't the mystery. This mystery is the robes of the Catholic Church, the beautiful architecture, the paint and mosaics on the walls. That's what this mystery is serving. It's not the mystery story. It's a criticism of the mystery of Jesus, the greatest mystery in human history.
In history,
I think that's really cool.
I appreciate that a lot more with that perspective on it. That does make sense.
It's literally just putting like there's an emphasis on the eyewitness testimony in the detective genre.
Interesting.
And it's using the eyewitness testimony related to resurrection, related to the Jesus story, and saying, how reliable is this? Like it's literally like dissecting this, and it's like it's putting it into a cool perspective. It's literally he literally just put the story of Jesus and put it into a detective story where Father Judd is the witness.
I didn't think about that.
And they're like, I see it with my own eyes. Jesus has risen from the grave. It's interesting.
That's a very interesting. So how much of that did, I know you said it was like synthesized with your thoughts too. How much of that did he say?
So he, word for word in an interview, said that the thing that I said about how the detective genre is structured similarly to the Jesus story, where he also said how like there is the word that he used was original sin, where you have the original sin of Adam and Eve, and he compared that to the original sin of there is a murder. That's what kicks off the story. And then there's like again the suspects who like confess, and the priest is like, or the detective is like the judge who decides who is sinful and who is not guilty. And then once justice is brought, there is peace or justice that makes everything whole again, similar to the story of Christianity and how the movie ends.
Interesting.
Like the idea of justice being brought back together in like spiritual living with the detective story.
That's fascinating.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that gains an appreciation for the story.
Yeah, and like the more that I think about it, like I was talking to Richard about this. Think about, and there's a lot of different layers to go with it.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned the old woman confessing, and the confessing has a double meaning because she's confessing her sin, so it's like working in the mystery genre, but she's confessing her crime, right?
To, Blanc, and then
but confessing her sin to the priest, and it's like a double thing that's happening, right? But also, let's talk about Judd's relationship to Blanc.
Yeah.
Like, faith is a big idea in the movie, and the movie literally says that he's like, I put my faith in you, and then everyone's looking for answers, and Blanc is kind of like this god figure where they're like, they put faith in Blanc, and Blanc can't deliver what people want. Like, he's just like, I can't.
He said,
and that's kind of the relationship to God that a lot of these people have, like this false promise. And that's challenged in this movie, where a lot of the flock are like, you promised that you'd do this for me. You promised that you'd do that for me. And they're like these followers underneath Blanc who are looking to him for salvation. And he can't deliver. So like, there's a lot of layers into the detective story and how the characters operate that make it really fascinating.
Because I was looking at it from more of like a cultural society, like the cultural
political
lens.
stuff.
The political stuff. But through the faith lens, that's some interesting stuff. I didn't think about that like at all.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think about that, Sam?
The confession scene?
Yeah. Or like all that stuff that's said. Just about like the meanings and stuff.
I love his take on it.
Yeah.
I do that was the way he was going with it. It's not like what I think. It is what he was going for.
Which in the interview, Rian Johnson, he just was just like, he's a non-believer. Like, he's a disillusioned Catholic. Does that surprise y'all?
I was wondering that throughout the movie. I was like, I wonder if he is a Catholic or if he's more of a non-believer, right? And I couldn't really tell while watching it. So
it doesn't surprise me at all.
Expand.
Because of like the way in which he has characterizations of the people of the Catholic Church is not positive in any way. I mean, and not only the Catholic Church, in the church in general, it's true, like to most extents, right?
I agree with you, and I agree with a lot of his criticisms. But at the same time, for a movie that's so damning on Catholicism, I thought it was incredibly optimistic. Like, Blanc literally just is basically Jesus at the end of this movie. Like, he is about to fulfill his purpose of condemning the woman, but he makes a fool of himself and sacrifices himself. And like gives her grace and gives her love and lets her like, the detective whose sole purpose is to find the killer doesn't like hunt them down and stop them, lets them like confess and forgive, basically, like gives them grace, if anything.
I think what, like, how I would read that is like you, for example, you said he's like a disillusioned Catholic. Like, how I would read that is like he still holds the sentiment of like the true parts of the faith, but leaves the broken Catholic stuff.
But he's a non-believer. He doesn't believe in God anymore.
He like completely?
No, he's like,
I thought by like disillusion you meant like he's like.
Well, sorry. Like, I use the term disillusioned Catholic, but like he is fully like not a practicing believer anymore.
Okay.
So interesting. If I had to take like what I actually think he's trying to say, it's that he wants to take the grace and the love and the forgiveness part of it, but not the spiritual aspect of it. Which that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think just as a believer watching the movie, I'm like, this is incredible. This is an incredibly Christian movie. It's interesting.
Yeah, and that's the route that I was going to go, is like he wants to leave all the crap, but like all the Judd stuff at the beginning is like we should be more loving and caring and compassionate. Like I'm sure he loves that stuff. Which the Judd stuff was great.
I love Judd finding his faith again, kind of like him his whole 9 months there. I forgot what the actual church is called, but he was basically lost in how he was feeling by like how that one conversation with I forgot what her name was, but the lady who worked at the construction company.
That's a good pull, Sam.
Louise, right?
It just interrupts the movie and just phone call.
I really like that because it took you out of it for a second. Like, at first it was like, oh, just an annoying lady on the phone, but then she was like, for a second.
I think that's one of my favorite plot twists of this movie, because a lot of the plot twists in these movies is not just a plot twist like within the story, but a twist on where the structure is supposed to go.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
And the main one here is that, like in the first movie, the plot twist is like you're supposed to be like almost following the killer, I guess, is like the plot twist, and then it like twists on that, if you remember.
Yeah.
The twist in this one is the reveal doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like Jonathan spits in the face of the reveal. Jonathan's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like that's never happened. The reason
The
why
point
you
of the
sit
mystery.
down and you watch is to find out who. Like you're
Yeah.
dying to know how this happened.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I don't care.
Even Judd, he's like, I don't care anymore. This isn't what I was like put on earth to find out. He's like, I was here to accept it and forgive, not to
Exactly.
point fingers and find the cause of it. It's
Pretty cool.
Yeah. And then on top of that twist, Blanc couldn't figure it out. Like it was building up to the big confessional, and the movie's like, no. And then it twists again, and it's like, you do get it.
I love Blanc putting it all together, and especially when he's almost like he's giving a sermon.
Yes.
At the very end, they
Yes.
all sit down and like listen and wait for his judgment. Almost.
That's another good pull, is that he's literally like, he's a priest figure in the movie. He shows up and they all look to him for guidance, essentially.
Yeah.
And then he like you said, Sam, he delivers a sermon at the end. And he like at the end, once the whole church leaves, like he delivers a sermon on like how the woman doesn't deserve the condemnation that he was going to give her.
Sure.
He just delivers a sermon at the end of the
Yeah.
film. It's interesting. And then he
It's very
ends the movie with, there's nothing I would I'd rather not do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It rides that line beautifully.
Yeah. It was fun.
Pivoting to something more lighter, which of the church people were y'all's favorites?
Of the flock.
Yes.
Oh, good question.
Of the flock.
That is a good question. I guess I would say Sid mainly because
That
was his name,
He's a
right?
good hang.
No.
I don't remember if that was his name, but I know who you're talking about. We'll just say the black kid.
the politician guy
Yeah,
recording on his phone like that.
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time.
The red pill. The red pill.
Yeah.
The red pill, yeah.
I guess
Joe Rogan guy.
maybe I liked him the most just because he got the most screen time, right, at the same time. But it was really funny, like his interaction. He's like, "So would you say that Monsieur Blanc rose from the dead, and you can't explain it?" And I don't know what Monsieur Blanc. He says like,
He's like, I don't know.
He was like, yeah. He's like, good enough. So I just
Which wasn't that cool when he was like, it's all on here, and then when he clicks play, it goes into the movie.
Yeah.
that was awesome.
So sick.
I love
like
the
that.
door closing and everything too. Like,
Oh, that was awesome.
Beautiful. Yeah.
How about you, Seth?
If the movie went how I wanted it to go, I would go Spaney, just because there's not been a single Spaney performance where I'm like, like Priscilla, Romulus, Civil War,
Yeah.
like just incredible performances. I loved all three. But I think I'm gonna have to go Renner.
Dang it. Same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Renner,
The
like the
doctor.
drunken,
Yeah.
just
Really?
the drunken, like because he plays it foolishly enough to where you're like, yeah, he could never.
Yeah.
but you gotta forget that he's a doctor.
Yeah.
and like, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly just like seeing him in roles other than
Hawkeye?
Hawkeye. Because like I pretty much just think of him as Hawkeye.
I said,
Like,
what is
he's
Hawkeye
just
doing in this
Hawkeye.
movie when
Yeah.
I was watching
Yeah,
this?
like I thought it was so fun that he played something a little bit more like, more serious, but then also like more like drunk and dumb.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was a really dumb role. I think Kerry Washington did incredible. She was the African American
Yeah.
woman, the black lady.
the lawyer. Yeah.
Yes. The old lady, I feel like she was like slightly hamming it up a little too much. Like she's just like
I can
one
see what you
degree
mean.
too hot.
Yeah,
She was coming in hot though.
she was coming in hot. She was coming in hot.
Favorite Brolin
Oh yeah,
besides
me.
Judd. Yeah.
For me, Brolin.
Josh Brolin. Yeah. I loved him.
Brolin is fantastic. Which he's just Trump.
He brings so
Yeah. He is just Trump,
He brings so much energy.
dude.
It was literally just a MAGA.
Those sermons are crazy.
People
Yeah.
And
blindly
those
following
confessions.
him, and even when they like are wronged by him, they are still looking like a way around it.
I saw the parallel that I thought of is like when something controversial came out about Wicks, they still like back them, which kind of reminds me of how like there'll be these insane reports about
Files.
Trump.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, oh yeah, he raped someone.
Yeah.
like he touched this girl, and they're just like, no, we're like fired. Like
Yeah.
the way that they immediately dismiss it,
Absolutely.
just felt very like MAGA-esque.
Yeah. So we got second movie was Elon. This was Trump. Remind me what the first one was. Was that like also Trump?
The first one, it was also
Yeah,
kind of a
like-
Trump-related film.
yeah.
It was more class focused.
Class focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is more like faith focused.
But this is the first one I would say where they actually had like a Trump figure specifically in the movie, because
Yeah,
Wicks
like
was essentially
acted
just
like
Trump.
Trump.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Like just out of pure charisma and manipulation.
Yeah.
They were afraid.
Yeah. Andrew Scott, the guy that plays the writer,
Uh-huh.
I love him because he's in Fleabag and he's a phenomenal actor, but I thought he was kind of misused in this film.
Why so?
It was like not really using his talents very well.
Sure.
Like he was
Just
supposed to play
underused.
like this like right wing like brainwash author.
Right. Yeah.
Which he was fine in the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I'd go kind of just overall with their Renner is my
Yeah.
favorite.
I want to ask
Same
you
for
guys,
me.
would you give this movie a rewatch?
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like-
Yeah. In fact, I think I'm going to.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just see like what you might have missed.
Yeah, just like Seth said, with there being like so many layers and so much stuff going on, I like to go back and see like more of what I think, because I just remember the first time I was watching it, like Seth said, kind of, I was just
What
like,
is going on?
well, there's a lot going on. Like I liked it, but there was a lot going on.
I almost felt like I kind of let go of the mystery and just kind of let it wash over me. I stopped trying to solve it.
Yeah.
Like usually
I
in
never
these in these movies, like at one point, the one I gave up was when it was a dark. It was like when it started raining, I think, and Father Judge starts walking away.
Oh, and he's having like a weird like.
He's having
illusion.
he's having a fit, and before he leaves, it's like he's just in a shadow, and he looks at Daniel Craig's character, and he's just like, "I hope you find your killer." And then he walks away, and the cops arrive. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's him!
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's him!
Yeah.
It's him! It's him! It's him! It's him! Get him! Get him! I can't believe it!" Was not him.
Was not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like with him like spazzing out and like him like killing Samson.
Yeah.
What a trick that was.
Yeah.
Like like when he woke up and he
Yeah.
killed Samson, I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah,
It's so
dude,
sick.
Ryan's a little trickster, dude.
Yeah.
This guy's hard to get by.
Yeah. To close out, what are we rating this?
You know, for my first Knives Out film, I'll give it an 8.
It ain't, yeah. For me, I think I forgot what I put on there. It was either a 7 or 8. I think I would give it an 8.
Yeah.
Giving it an 8 as well. Right now,
Wow.
I have it second in the Knives Out trilogy, but I
Yeah.
think, I mean, I've clearly spoken passionately about this thing. I love it. I wouldn't be surprised if it exceeds Knives Out 1
Yeah.
in the future. We'll
For
see.
sure.
First time Goldfish Boys all agreed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
First time in history.
This really is the first time in history we all agreed. That's crazy.
Wait, for real? On a rating?
Yes. Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Well, hot dog.
Hot
There you go.
diggity dong.
So our next pod will be about the Avatar,
Yes.
right? Me and Seth are going to crank it on the Avatar. And then after that, we got Marty
Marty Supreme. Yeah, it was good. This year's been a mystery. I'm glad to end it with like this with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That was Goldfish.
Boys. That was, yeah, I'm glad you broke it down. I knew it was in the story. I just don't know how to explain it well.